So I just watched this video from Dan Martell where he explains how he would go from zero to $10 million in 12 months if he had to start from scratch. And this is my biggest problem with these entrepreneurs turned business coach. In my opinion, they like to start the story of how it would start from scratch from their memory of when they already had leverage, potential investors, and tell the 12-month glory story. So then he began with his first recommendation was to have an enterprise solutions business model. And I'm going to tell you why this is unrealistic to go from 0 to 10 million. As somebody who worked in corporate for nearly 2 decades before my exit, I saw exactly how this works. So if you're a founder of a SaaS company, for example, this is what your sales process will actually look like. And spoiler, it doesn't align with a 12-month timeline. You're going to pitch to a junior or senior level team. If they approve it, then you're going to pitch to their managers or directors. That manager or director is naturally going to say, wow, this supports other problems in other departments, so let's pitch it to our peers because it shouldn't only come out of our budget. Once you do that, you might go ahead and pitch to the C-suite. The C-suite is going to make sure that it's truly prioritized with a business goal and outcome. Let's say they approve it. Now you're going to go to the IT waiting list. That wait list can be pushed out for up to 12 months because every other business department has their dream software that they want integrated into the business. And IT needs to do their due diligence and make sure that the software does not potentially cause a cybersecurity risk. Now, once that gets approved, it's going to be assigned to a team in IT that can manage the project. So realistically, this sales process is at minimum 6 months all the way to 18 months. And you don't get paid right away because the pay cycle in these enterprise businesses can be up to 90 days. So when I work with founders as a strategist, this actually comes to light when you do your research and when you do your interviews and some stress testing. So what I find is that although it might look advantageous to target that enterprise solutions account, you really need to make sure you have the infrastructure to support that because that sales process is very long and the revenue lag is also very long and it's not necessarily guaranteed. No sales are guaranteed. So what I find a lot in research is that it's more advantageous to target smaller companies where the founder still has a lot of autonomy. So that typically looks like they don't have a C-suite yet or a board and maybe not a CFO yet. So because there's less stakeholders, the sales process is a lot shorter and you're actually able to get cash flow running through your business a lot faster. And that's important at your stage of business if you're truly starting from zero, right? Because you need that cash flow to also continue to upgrade and innovate the product beyond maybe the initial MVP. So is it impossible to go from 0 to 10 million in 12 months? No, but you should know it only happens to the 0.4%. So what's a more realistic timeline? Typically, it'll take about 5 years when the founder is actually removed from sales and has a go-to-market strategic engine.